Welcome to the YouTube channel Captivating Home. If you're inspired by charming, cozy English cottages and want to create that same warmth in a smaller space, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into the art of decorating a small English cottage with personality and selecting the perfect furniture for each room. By the end of this video, you'll have all the tips you need to transform a small space into a personal sanctuary filled with character. Don't forget to subscribe for more inspiring ideas and helpful decorating tips to make your home as captivating as possible. The essence of English cottage style is warmth, coziness, and a touch of whimsy. It's all about making a space feel lived in and layered with personal touches. To capture this style, embrace vintage finds, cozy fabrics, and a sense of history in each piece you choose. Think of it as a celebration of the charm in Imperfections, where items tell a story, and the space feels like a welcoming escape from the world outside. Every corner should invite you to relax and stay a while, creating an inviting ambience. When decorating a small cottage, it's essential to balance aesthetics with functionality. Focus on incorporating classic cottage elements like floral patterns, warm wood tones, and vintage accents while being mindful of space limitations. Avoid overwhelming the space with too many items and instead select pieces that offer charm without crowding. The right combination of practical furniture and personal decor will bring that charming English cottage feel into even the smallest of spaces. The living room is the heart of a cottage, often where comfort meets style. When decorating a small living room, choose furniture that maximizes both function and coziness. Opt for a comfortable loveseat or a two-seater sofa in a soft, neutral color or a muted floral pattern. Smaller pieces help keep the space open, while a cozy armchair can add an extra seat without taking up too much room. Look for furniture with exposed wooden legs to give the illusion of more space. Another key piece for the cottage-style living room is the coffee table. A sturdy wooden coffee table with a distressed finish can add both storage and charm. Choose one with an open shelf or small drawers to store books, magazines, or other personal items. Consider adding a few vintage side tables, which can double as plant stands or places to set down a cup of tea. This furniture choice brings personality into your space while ensuring everything has its place. An English cottage kitchen is all about charm and functionality. Start by selecting a small kitchen table, ideally one with a foldable or extendable option for versatility. Paired with mismatched wooden chairs or stools, this piece will bring a classic, rustic feel to the space. Look for light-colored wood or painted finishes, such as pale greens or blues, which can give a light, airy feel to a small kitchen. To add personality, focus on open shelving instead of upper cabinets. Display your best dishes, vintage mugs, and glass jars filled with pantry essentials to add that cozy, lived-in look. Hanging copper pots or antique kitchen utensils adds even more charm while saving cabinet space. Choosing these decor and furniture pieces mindfully will infuse the kitchen with personality while keeping it practical for everyday use. In a small cottage, a separate dining room may not be feasible, but a cozy dining nook is a wonderful alternative. A round, compact table with a pedestal base can be a great space saver. This style allows for easy movement around the table and creates a casual, friendly atmosphere. Pair it with 2 to 4 small chairs or even a built-in bench along the wall to maximize seating without taking up too much floor space. To add personality, consider using upholstered chairs or cushions in floral patterns, adding a touch of English garden charm to the nook. You can also hang a vintage-inspired light fixture above the table for added warmth and style. This approach will give your dining space a distinct cottage character, making it a delightful spot for meals and conversations. In a small cottage bedroom, every piece of furniture should contribute to a restful, inviting atmosphere. Choose a simple iron bed frame or a wooden bed with a distressed finish for that timeless cottage look. Opt for a cozy, inviting duvet in soft floral or gingham patterns to bring in the cottage vibe without overwhelming the space. Consider replacing a large, bulky wardrobe with a smaller armoire or chest of drawers. This will help maximize space while adding charm and functionality. Add a vintage wooden nightstand and a small reading lamp to complete the look, and don't forget a soft area rug for warmth. With the right furniture choices, even the smallest bedroom can become a peaceful retreat. In a small cottage bathroom, you can bring in charm through furniture and decor. Start by choosing a pedestal sink or a small vanity with character, like an antique dresser with a vessel sink on top. This will save space while adding an elegant, vintage feel. For added storage, install open shelves with wicker baskets for towels and toiletries. To enhance the vintage look, add an ornate mirror with a distress frame above the sink. Hang some framed botanical prints or old-fashioned soap advertisements to further the cottage vibe. Every piece should feel intentional, giving the bathroom a distinct personality and sense of history. A small cottage entryway may not have much space, but it can still make a big first impression. Start with a narrow bench or a small console table in a rustic wood finish. This piece will give you a spot to sit and take off shoes or place keys and bags. You can also add a basket underneath for storing shoes or scarves. To keep the area neat, for personality, consider a wall-mounted coat rack or some vintage hooks for hanging coats and bags. A mirror with an ornate frame can make the space feel larger and adds a touch of elegance. Small details, like a woven rug or a vase with fresh flowers, complete the look, making the entryway warm and welcoming. Accessories bring warmth and personality to any cottage-style home. Choose items that tell a story, such as vintage pottery, framed family photos, or handmade crafts. Consider layering with items like throw pillows, blankets, and area rugs in soft, muted colors or traditional patterns like tartans and florals. These details create a cozy, inviting atmosphere. incorporate greenery with small plants or fresh flowers in vases throughout the cottage. This adds a natural element and a bit of color to the space. Thoughtfully chosen accessories will tie the whole look together and add to the cottage's welcoming charm. Lighting is key to creating the cozy, warm atmosphere of a cottage. Choose lighting fixtures with a vintage or rustic look, such as chandeliers with candlelight bulbs, brass sconces, or table lamps with floral lampshades. Soft, warm lighting helps enhance the cozy ambience. For a small cottage, try layering your lighting with multiple sources in each room. Use floor lamps, table lamps, and wall-mounted fixtures to create a soft glow. Each light should add character to the room, ensuring the space feels inviting both day and night. In a small cottage, using vertical space is essential. Install shelves above doors or add hooks on walls to keep items off the floor. In the kitchen, consider hanging pots and pans or using wall-mounted racks for extra storage. Using vertical storage in every room allows you to add functionality and style without cluttering the limited floor space. Adding vintage or rustic shelving units also contributes to the cottage aesthetic while giving you additional room to display personal items, creating a charming, organized space. Color plays a huge role in setting the mood for a cottage-style home. For an authentic English cottage look, focus on soft, natural tones such as creams, muted greens, soft blues, and warm grays. These colors provide a soothing backdrop and create a sense of calm throughout the space. Light colors also help make small rooms feel more open and airy, which is essential when decorating a compact cottage. Consider adding accents with subtle pops of color through accessories, like floral pillows, painted furniture, or art. These gentle contrasts add depth to your decor without overwhelming the room. Every color choice should enhance the cozy, comfortable atmosphere that defines an English cottage, making each room feel like a peaceful haven filled with charm. No cottage is complete without a cozy nook to relax with a book or a cup of tea. Find a small corner or a window seat to create a reading nook. Place a comfortable armchair with a soft throw blanket, adding a floor or wall-mounted reading lamp nearby. If space allows, add a small side table for your book and cup of tea. Look for a chair with character. A vintage-style wingback or a worn-in leather chair can add just the right amount of charm. If you have a window seat, layer it with soft cushions and pillows and cozy fabrics. This spot will not only add functionality but also enhance the cottage ambience by creating a dedicated space for relaxation. By adding this simple yet inviting touch, your small cottage will feel more personal and welcoming. One of the most beautiful aspects of English cottage style is its embrace of imperfections. Rather than aiming for a perfectly polished look, allow some wear and character to show through in your furniture and decor choices. Vintage items, handmade pieces, or items with a bit of a patina add depth and a sense of history to your home. Scratches on wooden furniture or slightly worn rugs add to the charm and tell a story. This approach allows you to create a space that feels truly lived in and personal. Mix old and new pieces freely, and don't worry about everything matching perfectly. The charm of an English cottage lies in its layered, collected feel. Every item has a place and a purpose, bringing warmth and character into the smallest of spaces. Thank you for exploring the magic of decorating a small English cottage with captivating home. We hope these tips inspire you to add your own personality and charm to your cottage, creating a space that feels welcoming and uniquely yours. Remember, it's all about selecting furniture and decor that bring warmth, comfort, and character to every corner of your home. Don't forget to subscribe for more inspiring tips, and let us know in the comments which room you're most excited to transform. See you next time on Captivating Home.